Has anyone seen the live-action version of this game? The
yeah.
movie?
In fact, I think it's in that we find out that the audience is actually, like trials like these are actually a spectacle to, like, the modern public.
Fascinating.
Oh!
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
Yes! As defense says, this clock was missing his clockwork.
I know, it's
quite
honest
empty,
God.
in fact.
I know, I'm not proud.
Much
Okay.
like the witness's head.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? As you can see,
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness
it's a
is
big,
a
fat,
big
liar.
fat liar.
Oof. Okay, that's...
They were
Fat?
Well, Ms. May?
She takes offense to the fat part, not the liar.
Tisk, tisk.
Boy, you need to stop animating like Donald Trump.
At least Donald Trump.
Stop blaming.
Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
He emptied it, didn't he?
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
Before the
show them
murder. Duh.
It is after the witness heard the clock. Then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That's a possibility.
No, it isn't. You know it.
The clock had been empty after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
You're
No,
not-
it isn't.
Well, Mr. Wright,
He's wrong.
prove when the clock was moved. Alright, now you show him
Yes,
the phone
I
call.
can.
Yeah, show him the phone convo.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Oh, impossible, of course.
I
No,
have
it's
the
not.
receipts.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything?
Oh, shit.
Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much.
The evidence
Yeah,
that
it's
proves
that
when
proves when the clockwork was removed
Okay,
is
okay, the phone call.
The phone.
cell phone.
Take that!
Take a look at this.
Get a load of
It's
this!
a very cute cell phone.
I have one like that myself.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
It's my defendant's phone, first off. This isn't my phone. Listen! This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order.
The day of the,
Order.
the day of the murder.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's fucking mad, guys.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why is Wright Irish now? What the fuck?
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
Oh, we get to hear his thoughts.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella.
yeah, because he never wears his dad.
Let's hear the conversation.
Beep.
Beep boop. So you want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Ah!
Ow.
Ah!
Ow.
What?
My simp hearing! Your Honor,
Yes?
I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time it was recorded,
Yep,
This
it was
was recorded.
castrated.
which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
M-
Well, Ms. May, Would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
This music is
Well,
Court record time, baby.
well, isn't it obvious?
We're gonna. You see the thing? You see yeah, a wiretap. I think.
Isn't
right?
that illegal?
Very.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like
Only the
that
government
alone.
is allowed to do it.
That alone will get you jail time.
All right, keep going. Keep going.
I
How
saw
did
that clock before.
How?
What store was that again? I go to so many.
Uh,
Oops, I forgot. Ning.
Don't you
That
bounce
bothers-
your boobs at me, you fucking thought.
We've been doing it to all of us this whole court!
so the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Jesus Christ, why not?
Except.
That
Excellent.
it was made by Larry Butts. This
Does the
wasn't
defense
in a
have any
courtroom.
objections? Yes.
Yes.
Wiretap. Wiretap. Wiretap.
Yes!
It would have
No.
made more sense.
The witness claims she had seen it before.
I think we gotta do the wiretap thing.
But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
All right, do it. All right, let's see it. Okay. Oh, please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before.
Show the thinker. That was
Are
made
you
by Larry. She couldn't have. That was made by Larry for his girlfriend. There's no way she could have seen that.
Are we gonna do? What do you guys want to think? What do you guys think?
Thinker, 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 thinker.
Okay, I hear two for. Okay, I hear one for thinker.
Okay.
Two.
Wiretap.
I think the wiretap is gonna show that. Well, unless that she.
No, she couldn't have known if. No, she couldn't have known that it was a clock unless she heard it from the wiretap. She couldn't have seen it because it was made by Larry for
Yeah.
his girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're saying.
Yes,
She
the-
was listening in on
That
the
was
phone
the point.
call.
The question we're asking right now is, why could she have not seen it?
The thinker.
No,
Because it wouldn't have been at a store. It was made by Larry. It couldn't be in a store.
Yeah, I watched
Remember,
Better
this isn't the
Call
original
Saul. I
thinker. This
know
is the
these
replica
things.
that Larry made.
Yeah, because there's only two in existence.
All right, let's present. Want to present it then?
Yes.
not sure. Do it. If this is a stretch. Correct?
It's
I assume
simple.
it's.
This
Oh.
clock was never in any store ever.
What?
Okay, now I see what you mean.
A friend of mine made that clock. Only to exist in the world.
Actually,
And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
And this
Isn't that
one will
right,
also be in
Gumshoe?
police custody later.
Yes. They'll finally be together.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
No,
Oh shit, online shopping's a thing, lady!
Baby, have you ever seen a drug dealer?
Ms. May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh hi.
Oof.
Got him.
Oof.
Oh? Excuse is not on sale today?
Oh my god, this man.
Oh? Oh ho ho. Hmm.
Oh, she's gonna go super bitch.
Oh,
Okay, I can't make those noises.
oh
Sorry.
shit.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay?
Yes, it does.
Why are you reading my lines? Stop it. She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Well, then how do you know? How do you know?
And she's still
it was a
doing the
clock?
cutesy pose. Ooh. Roshi. Mr. Roshi, your lines.
Judge.
Rosho, get in here!
Rochambeau!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves, you bitch. This is the court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
You sound like
This
a
is an excuse
55-year-old
later games
man.
where they have a
Years.
persecution with a fucking
Oh.
eagle running around swiping people.
Oh, oh.
You're not
me.
fucking Santa Claus, bitch.
Did I, like, lose it?
Yes,
Dude,
you did.
bitch.
I guess I did.
Graham.
Queen's back to normal, guys!
Miss May, let me ask. How did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh my god, the Queen's mad again!
Oh,
Y'all stop pissing her off,
does
please!
defense have an opinion on this behavior?
She heard about it.
This is it.
This is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Ms. April May, you knew the weapon was a
Wiretap.
clock because you heard about
Heard
it.
about it.
No!
You heard about it.
No!
The witness had never held the clock in her hand.
No.
However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard. Wiretap, boys! Wiretap, boys!
That is correct, Your Honor.
Wiretap.
There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. I mean, you light up a joint. Let's see it. Let's see it then. Let's see it. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Now we use the wiretap.
Wiretap! Wiretap!
Get a
Have a
load
look
of
at
this!
And you will be jailed for.
Oh, that?
I found this in Ms. May's room.
Oh!
Oh my god, it's so hot!
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
The wiretap, duh. Ms. April May? You were tapping the victim Ms. Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
oh.
the tapping was the bad thing. Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
How is tapping
I'm not
phones not
entirely sure that
relevant
is.
in this
Objection
case?
overruled, you fucking dick. Which tells me they are witnesses.
Excuse me.
It was in possession of a wiretap. And that is a crime of itself.
That is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that her witness was tapping her phone?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Oh, God.
Here's my proof.
The proof that the victim said.
Victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is my
By the way,
phone.
before
Oh!
Duh.
Oh no!
Wait, really?
If
Are you sure?
the statue was the weapon, it's on the phone. What the frick?
you want to check and make sure?
They would have said it was on the phone call.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
check, let's
check
check,
the
let's
phone.
check,
Check
let's
the
check
phone.
first
Check the
before
Before we
present it.
do, this music is bopping, ain't it?
I know,
Yes.
that's what I've been saying.
Hold on, I can't hear it over the voices. Yes, very nice.
I agree.
Pressing. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
We checked it, right? Okay, let's be prepared for the large beep at the end, okay, guys?
Okay, I'm covering my ears for this.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. It's my tits.
Again.
They're like bowling
Oh,
balls.
and you call me gay!
They
Well,
think
that
no.
It's
works,
fine
'cause
when
they're
w-
sisters.
It's fine when it's just us girls. When you do it, it's gross.
Okay. Again, what's it this time? Oh my god.
It's a
Wait, you
it's
have
a
two girls
cock.
here, Slacker.
What?
You have two girls here.
Oh my.
Rebecca, you have another girl. You have girl voices here.
All right. Rebecca, please do Mia so I don't have to.
I can do.
It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time.
Ms. April May. Use the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock.
God.
Am I wrong?
No,
Or am
Phoenix,
I
you're right. Oh, we did the same joke!
Tell you that I'm wrong?
Hey, look! I'm on it, wrong guy!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
I don't.
Just as ridiculous as that. Just as ridiculous as that fucking scarf. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you?
Ooh, that's gotta be a oof for me.
The defense demands an answer.
Please make that the thumbnail.
What?
Her face. Just that.
He looks like a
Just
JoJo
her
character.
angry glaring to the left.
Nani?
Now let's get a better one.
Witness, answer the question. Did he tap her phone?
Yeah, there we go.
A little tiny tap.
Just one tap.
Just one tap. That's all I need to know. Miss May, you fucking bot.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right?
Talk to me like that. You liar!
You lawyer.
My fucking job.
You took it too fast. I was trying to read it. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that.
Welcome to the real world, Queen!
Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that
Yes.
it? Is that it?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I would slap you.
That did it. The court's seen the real Ms. April May now.
Say goodbye to your OnlyFans account.
Now to deal the
No,
final
that's my only
blow.
source!
Okay. Which one do we ask? Does it really matter which one we ask?
Why the wiretap?
Well, it kind
Why the wiretap?
The wiretap.
Kind of
Alright.
does.
Like, why did
Wiretap.
you have a why
Yeah,
did you have a
'cause
wiretap?
there's
All
in
right.
your
nothing
room?
in
Okay,
this
let me
case
boil
that
it
suggests
down.
That she did
Okay,
it.
let me boil it down for you guys before we decide. Does anyone here actually think that she did it?
No.
Doubt it.
Just
Alright.
why wiretap?
It's a possibility.
Why the wiretap?
She has
Why did you tap her phone?
likely not.
Honestly, I find it more likely she
Answer
was
the
asked
question.
to do it, you know?
Mhm.
Maybe she hired someone.
Do I
don't know.
have to?
Yes. That's the whole
Isn't
point. You're in a
this
court.
murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
Not if it's relevant to murder. She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Ms. May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. I call that super relevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Actually, I condone it secretly. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for
I'm
the court?
sick of
That's all,
everyone's-
folks.
Prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped your phone. Okay, this is getting a little bit ready for me. Give me a second here.
Oh
Lost
yeah, I
it.
hear that. Ooh.
Okay, anyways, there we go.
I like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to
Oh,
see
no,
her
she's
pull
doing the
that
JoJo
off,
thing.
weren't you?
I'd like to see her pull that off. What? Damn.
Oh yes!
She did the JoJo
Yes.
thing.
What a beautiful
Well, you're not the
doing.
first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will.
Oh, wait, she's.
You freaking
You
tramp!
can't be serious. No way.
God damn it.
Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer.
Fuck off.
Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night?
Yes.
Why, that's just when I was getting
Oh,
service from
no.
the sweet bellboy.
So we need to call
Oh
the
my god,
bellboy
my
as a
cow
witness.
sim killed her!
Room service?
Yes.
iced coffee, I believe it was.
It's like coffee, but cold.
Yes.
So cold and sour with no pleasure.
Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold.
I knew you would say
Yeah.
that.
Okay, Captain Obvious!
If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
No, you have
So what the
watery
fuck's the
regular
difference
cold
from regular
coffee.
cold coffee to iced coffee?
Why must you correct me?
Because you're a
Because they're
dumb
because
bitch.
that's literally the
Keep going,
same
keep going.
thing.
You dare.
Ice coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
I will. Thank you for asking.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
That's not what we were trying to prove. What we're trying to prove. So where does this leave us? That
Simple,
leave us.
Simple.
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's cell phone.
Oh.
However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
I can prove this is tied to the next trial we go into, buddy.
Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're going to let her just walk away.
Present them the glass.
There's no way I can witness unless I tie Ms. May to the murder somehow.
Okay, we have a lot of things to say. First off, what does the defense have anything to say?
You better not be freaking hurt.
Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness.
Should we call him as a witness? I'm gonna. We need to call him.
Yeah, because we need to call him to see if he can prove
You
her
know-
alibi.
You know, for being a total simp, he does seem like someone who could give a decent testimony.
Sure, let's
Well,
do it.
I mean,
I-
if the
I'm
bellboy
not
here.
can prove
We-
her alibi, yeah.
Bring it,
so
bring
we
it,
need to
bell
make
bitch.
sure.
Bring it, bell pit.
Look, this belt simp will be proven that he is a liar, which further proves that she has been involved in this case. How about that? I think that's what we need
Alright,
to do.
go get
Yes.
bellboy.
Bell simp.
logical.
The defendant would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Not
Not
lower
as-
than you,
You
bitch.
tell him,
Not as-
babe!
Not as
I
low
object
as
to
your
calling the
tits.
bellboy.
Why? What's your
Why?
reason?
Because I hold the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
Well, I said that the wiretapping did have something to do with the killing, and I'm the defendant, so my voice is more important than yours. Bleh.
I'm the main character.
However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
What? I don't think you can do
Condition?
that. You cannot do this.
That's fucking bullshit.
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy,
Cute secretaries.
then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent.
Well, technically, she didn't commit.
What do you
Yeah,
say?
'cause she could be involved in the crime.
And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey.
This
No,
can
add-
change.
At
can
best, she could be an accessory to murder.
That is my condition.
Very well then.
What?
Pretty bullshit condition. I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony.
So, like, if we don't
Otherwise,
find
Maya will be
anything,
declared guilty on
so
the
question. So he's saying that if we don't find anything, we just drop this whole thing altogether and just get done with it, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then go for it. We have to do it. Because he's
What should I
offering
do?
accept a condition.
Well, we have to, because if we don't, then we're just giving up immediately. I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything.
You know, when you hit rock bottom, the only direction is up.
Understood. I accept your condition.
He didn't want us to do that.
Fool. You fell right into my trap!
This.
You've activated my trap card, right?
Well, if this is not a JoJo episode, you have no right to use that language in the court. Fucking jerk.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Judge, you watched JoJo's
wait.
Bizarre Adventure?
Very well. I don't know what that means. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I think the hotel bellboy is going to be the murderer.